Alrighty guys, alright, I got the engine, I put it in there and bolted it down, and boy, we really squeezed it in there. We literally only have a 1/4 inch in the front and in the back. If you look in here where that air filter is, I mean it's nothing that we couldn't have fixed if we had to, but you see there's a bolt there. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but that's only a 1/4 inch from the air filter. You know, if I had to, I could have bent that. It's only a fender bracket. I could have bent that a little bit. And then over in the front here, I can't even get the gas cap out. Let's see, because it hits. But if I push down on the gas tank a little bit, I could get it off. But I have, you see there, I could lower that tank a 1/4 of an inch, and that would probably do it. But what's nice about a jack shaft, right now I have this engine centered on that. If I wanted to, I could actually move that. You see the slotted holes? I can move that actually an inch over, and that would solve the problems. It would probably create another one, and then my oil filler would be right under that pipe. But that would be easy enough to fix. But even when I put this chain on, I already put the rear shaft chain on here, and that worked pretty good. We've got a little play. Got our tensioner down here. So that chain worked good. Now we're going to put this chain on. And when you put these chains on, I got about 10 foot of chain here. Let me get the end here. I don't know if you can see it, but you want to get your inside link and bring it up to as far as you can to the next one, and then cut that off. I'll show you how I cut mine off. I use a grinding wheel. Alright, I figured out that if I move my engine back maybe 1/8 or maybe a 1/4 inch tops, this chain will fit good. So I marked it. I don't know if you can see it. I marked it right here. Now I'm just gonna grind the head off of that and the other one. Alright. Here's what I did. I just ground the head off of the one that I marked. I ground it on both sides. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. I ground it on both sides, and then sometimes all you gotta do is just twist the chain and it'll pop right off. Sometimes you gotta punch them out with a drift pin, but we'll try and twist it and see what happens. Alright. Here's your link right here. This keeps going in and out of focus. So what you do is sometimes you just twist it and it'll come apart. Alright, you got a chain up here on the vise. Right now it's behind here is you don't have any backing, you know, because it's on an angle here, so that pin should be able to come right through. I'll try to stay out of the way here. And then you just tap it. There you go, you see that? Once it gets that far, then you can actually just put a drift pin through there. And there you go. Here's the chain we need, a little piece of chain. It's just that simple. Alrighty. Alright, I moved the engine all the way up. Now, let's try and put this chain on. I haven't tightened this sprocket yet, because I didn't know exactly where it was going to go, so I'll just move that up here. Okay. Just take your link, put it in, I had to put it from behind, that way you can see where your master link is when you need it. Sometimes it interferes with the clutch, so you might have to turn it the other way, but I think we'll be okay on this one. And put your cover on here, your little cap. Put our spring clip on and squeeze it on there. Now, looks like kind of loose. Slide the engine back here. Whoop. There we go. Huh. There we go. I like that. I like that little bit of tension, a little bit of play there. Not much, but it's there. Okay. Let me tighten the engine up, and we'll give it a spin. All right, everything is tight. This here has a little bit of play in it, but I put a little mark on the back tire and the clutch here, just to show you how that's one revolution, and that's two, and then that's three. So the clutch is going to spin 3 times to about every one of the wheel. So it's a 14-inch wheel, and the engine does about 3600 RPM. So you guys figure that out. All you engineers out there, figure that out. Tell me how fast we're going to go. Alrighty. I think I might make a video on just how to make a jack shaft. You know, a short video for the kiddies that just want to put that in. You know, how to make a jack shaft, and boom, this video will come up for them. So I might do that. Just a real short video on how to make that jack shaft. Alrighty. I guess next we'll take the rear wheel apart and finish sanding down the frame. Alrighty.